Namaste, Jai Bharat. Dr. Manmohan Singh, the former Prime Minister of Bharat, an eminent economist, academic, and a good scholar who had worked for the nation in various capacities. He was Reserve Bank Governor, if I don't understand. Prior to that, he was even University's Grants Commission Chairman and Finance Minister, and subsequently the Prime Minister. And about his honesty, goodness, these things are unquestioned. So nobody shall have any doubt of his personality as a person. But then, the only bad thing, negative thing which one may speak about him is that he was getting controlled by some agencies. Of course, he was absolutely helpless. And he didn't want to go for a conflict. He's a person with equanimity of mind. He doesn't want unnecessary disturbances to himself and his surroundings, etc. So he just goes with the flow. Wherever he could do something positive, he had always done, undoubtedly. Wherever he could intervene, in whichever capacity, as a finance minister or even governor of Reserve Bank, wherever he could put sense into the minds of people, he had done it. And when the situations came that he can't put sense into these people's mind, he kept quiet. Of course, he remained as Prime Minister. That's a great honor in any case. But he didn't intervene. Wherever it was possible, he must have done also positive things. There's no doubt about it. If definitely a person worth respect. We know after he passed away, he lived a matured. He lived up to maturity. He died at the age of 92. Long life. Meaningful, long, fruitful life. Of course, as it's customary, they provide him a place where he would be cremated and then a memorial erected. And that was done in Delhi as usual. And not all Prime Ministers of Bharat were honored in that manner. Not all Prime Ministers. We had a Prime Minister who was more integrated, scholar as well, capable also, where needed assertive also. That was P.V. Narasimha Rao. He was definitely much integrated. Normally, the Andhra people are little over-integrated people. They have personalities. They don't just give in like that. They normally stand on principles. This is the characters of Andhra people. They hold on to some principles. They won't just let them loose for nothing. So he was also not a common person. He was Chief Minister of Andhra for some time, long time actually, and then Finance Minister, then of course Prime Minister of Bharat, and was a good Prime Minister, where he made his impact. He was not a loose Prime Minister. He was not an easy Prime Minister. He had his own thoughts, he executed it. So, some people must have not liked it. You compare these two personalities. Both are individually great personalities, undoubtedly. One was not allowed to function. One became submissive and one became assertive. So, his nature of ability or his abilities and his capacities and his integrity disturbed some caucus who wanted to run the Congress party or who runs the Congress party. So that created some disturbances. We don't know. As far as the people of this nation is concerned, the people of this nation respected P.V. Narasimha Rao and also respected Dr. Manmohan Singh as capable individuals, efficient individuals who made definite contributions towards the progress of this nation. We understand it, the people respect it. But after the death of P.V. Narasimha Rao, what happened? As I get the story correct, the narrative correct, he was disrespected. First of all, he was not given a place in Delhi for his cremation. as a here. He expired, he passed away. Then no one was there even to buy clothes to cover his body, coffin what we call. No one was there. His sons had come from Hyderabad, I think Hyderabad. Then only this thing was done. He was not given excuse me. He was not given a place for cremation and a monumental in Delhi. Then his sons were told take his body to Hyderabad, Andhra, wherever, and cremate it there. Here nobody will attend his funeral. Now look at this expression. There will be less people who would attend this funeral. Why? The people of Bharat by and large respected him. Why the Delhi caucus? There will be no one, or less people will accompany. Someone must have told people not to go. Then the body had to be carried to Andhra. Of course, an army plane or Air Force plane must have carried it. So en route the airport, they were going in front of the Congress office. They thought they will go there, keep the body there for some time. And then when they crossed the Congress office, the gate was blissfully locked. I don't know if the party office's gate remains locked. I don't think that's a practice. Gate was locked. Then someone said that somebody has locked the gate and the key is lost. Key is lost. I am not adding any comments. Key is lost. Then he was taken to airport and then eventually to Andhra. That time Congress was ruling Andhra. Minimum attention to his cremation. And normally after lighting the pyre, people stay there till it is completely burnt. Should stay there. And people must have left halfway. And then the report comes that from the pyre where his body was getting cremated, the logs must have not put appropriate quantity of logs. His half-burned body was getting carried off by stray dogs. This information went through news media or news something, someone reached, then somebody had to reach back and reconstruct the funeral pyre. This thing happened. Such disrespect. Then it seems that time somebody promised, let his cremation be over there in Andhra. We will have a monument in Delhi, and nobody had given it until Narendra Bhai came as Prime Minister. Then his memorial became a reality. Now somebody who worked behind it really is utterly petty, cheap. Similar thing, I see a corollary back in time about Sardar Patel. Sardar Patel was really the Prime Minister of Bharat as per the people's will. Nehru got no votes. Patel got votes from all states. At the instance of Gandhi, Patel was sidelined and Nehru became the Prime Minister. And of course Patel somehow was made the Deputy Prime Minister. So many good things could be done. Bharat has become a union at the instance of Sardar Patel. Somnath got constructed temple at the instance of Sardar Patel. Quite a few things, and these two things only that I just spoke. Then when he passed away, instructions went around that nobody will go to his funeral that was in Gujarat. Nobody will go to Gujarat with the state exchequer. Those who want to attend this funeral should pay money from their pocket to take a ticket and go. People came like that. Then his daughter Maniben, there was some 25 lakhs rupees in the account. So he was also treasurer of the Congress party. She took the money, went to Delhi handed over the money to Nehru. He didn't even ask her, it seems. And she lived in poverty and passed away. Something is wrong with these people. Uh, These such activities, those would invade curse of general public, general will, of the goodwill of the people of Bharat. They know all these people directly. They know. We know Dr. Manmohan Singh. We know P.V. Narasimha Rao, and we know Sardar Patel. When you disrespect such people using the temporary authority which you think you have, that becomes, in your terms, a sin in capital letters with no possibility of redemption. Namaste. We'll meet again. Jai Bharat and Jai Shri Ram.